darlings. Okay, we are back for what I thought is a little bit of or I shouldn't say a little bit, but an additional red flag, I think, in the relationship between Marissa and Ramses. Sure, they're coming off hot, heavy, and, totally in love with each other. But there are sticking points I feel that they're kind of, I don't know if they're glossing over it, but perhaps in the setting that they are in, they're choosing not to necessarily discuss it, or at least probably it was discussed, but didn't make it to, didn't make it past the editing floor. Who knows? But, so we have seen Marissa and Ramses in their honeymoon in Mexico. They were having a date on a boat, which could that be taken as a metaphor for a sinking ship that they could possibly be on? So they're like, we see them eating dinner in their back after their Mexico honeymoon. They're in their apartment that they are sharing before they get married, and they're having dinner in their apartment. And Marissa tells Ramses, that she's patriotic, she's proud of her military service, but that she doesn't support what the military does in other countries. That being said, she does support the troops and their sacrifices. Now, it seems to me like she sees both sides, right, of the equation here. Ramses is, for his part, he's just not digging it. He's like not impressed. He retorts with reminding her that people sign up to do this, like of their own volition to do this. They were not made to do it. They were not forced to do it, but they were, of their own decision to have signed up. She now pushes back with, they also don't sign up to unalive people. And of course, this is an argument that's like gonna lead nowhere between these two, or maybe even for like other people. So for Ramses, he's like, what do you mean, dude? What do you think all of those, pow-pows are for? For Marissa, she almost seems like dejected, like, call me naive then. God. Okay, so we learn that Marissa is a former Mormon, and that watching Barbie, the movie, made her realize she's not accepting any man who is not for the patriarchy, and she's not accepting any man who is for the patriarchy, and that she commutes to Baltimore for school. So they would literally have to move there because she is now in law school, pursuing a professional degree in that. Now, we see also Marissa and Ramses meet her friends, and then it kind of circles back to, again, her military service. I'm sure they've talked about this in the pods, but it's a huge, huge part of her life. It's the shadow that like follows her around. So I guess most of her friends are also in the military service and or have seen her in it. So they share that common ground, and for him, he's like a fish out of water. And he says to them that, your politics are tied to your ethics. And from what it seemed like an impasse between the two of them, he also compared Marissa's mom, Vanessa, and her friends, Marissa's friends, to like cuddly panda bears. I mean, I guess pandas are cuddly and they're cute. Now, Vanessa, Marissa's mom, is also a no-nonsense kind of girl. She's just like, she's so funny because she dragged his aesthetic, Ramses's aesthetic, from El DeBarge, 80s breakdancer, etc. She gets down to business by telling him that a prenup is necessary, it is needed, which he says he's okay with. Marissa, for her part, though, she seems like she's on the fence, and I hope she's not trying to become a divorce lawyer. Cause girl, just get your prenup, please. Honestly, you don't want to be another what's that? A Lindsay from The Bachelorette. I'm just saying. Um, Vanessa does not give her wedding blessing there because, to quote her, "I don't believe in forever," unquote. She does instead threaten to cut off Ramses's eggs if he hurts her daughter. Oh my god. So with these two, the military is obviously a problem. The prenup is a problem. But now it seems like there's an issue in the bedroom now too, with discussing the timeline for kids. Marissa wants to talk to her doctor about being on birth control, even though she really doesn't want to get back on it. And that is her choice. Instead, though, she'd like for Ramses to wear protection. He does not prefer this option. He's not interested in it. And for himself, he says it's not enjoyable. I, I look, this is drama. Like he sounds to me like this sounds like an episode between Amy and Johnny. I can't remember. Was it Love Is Blind season 5? Or was it season 6? I think it was season 5. Right? Where yeah, they just couldn't agree on whether it was going to be birth control or condoms or what, or like altogether they were not going to be intimately having relations. And it's like, really though? Really though? In my mind, I'm thinking, you guys just met. Obviously, you want to protect each other and you want to protect yourselves. Who knows what each other has until, you get like a full on medical bill of health sort of thing. Oof. Is it really that difficult? Is it really that difficult to be protected? To try to protect yourself and your intimate partner? Is it really that difficult? Holy dang. Honestly. Anyway, those are the red flags I see for these two. I don't know if they're going to get past it. The previews that are for the upcoming shows, it does show like Bodan and Marissa getting a little bit flirty. So, I don't know. Anyway, darlings, that's all we have for these two. And Marissa girl. Anywho, fabulous people. I shall talk to you all later, and we'll follow along there and the other couples' stories until we get to the altar, right? All right, then. Talk to you soon. Remember, you're all kinds of fabulous. Leave some grace for others and to continue to journey in gratitude. Talk to you later. Toodaloo for now. Bye.